Airbags deployed. Let's shut this intersection down.
What you're about to see were some of the most intense moments ever captured on police dash cams. Starting with the most intense car chase.
Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. My goodness.
On January 28, 2020, Milwaukee police attempted to stop a vehicle they suspected was stolen, but the driver confirmed their suspicions by immediately fleeing the scene. The chase reached its climax as the suspect tore out of a gas station and launched the car off a bridge in a stunt reminiscent of Evel Knievel.
We're gonna go around.
Hold on, my door's open, my door's.
Snap it shut. We'll get down there.
Yeah.
According to authorities, the driver managed to escape on foot, leaving behind 2 female passengers trapped in the back seat. Officers located him about 7 blocks away, and all 3 occupants were transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. It remains unclear whether the 2 women were involved in the theft. Fire Chief Matt Williamson described the aftermath as a lot of carnage, with the vehicle having smashed through a fence, knocked down a streetlight, and torn through several trees. All of it, incredibly, over a single stolen car. One can only hope the owner had good insurance. On March 8, 2020, what began as a routine shoplifting report at the Forsyth County Walmart quickly escalated into a chaotic chase when deputies spotted 37-year-old Stephen Hutchins speeding out of the parking lot in a U-Haul truck. As officers followed him onto the highway, Hutchins initially appeared ready to surrender, slowing down just enough for police to surround the vehicle and draw their weapons. Deputies attempted to box him in and successfully deployed spike strips, blowing out the front right tire of the truck and sending it rolling off into the distance. Undeterred, Stephen began using the damaged U-Haul as a battering ram, trying to force his way past police as his options narrowed. Eventually, the chase left the highway, and the truck gave out about a mile later, crashing into a grassy median. With the vehicle disabled, Stephen bolted on foot, leading deputies on a brief sprint across the street that ended with a comical but determined game of cat and mouse around a parked car. Officers finally tackled and cuffed him to the applause of onlookers, who watched as he was walked away in handcuffs. Hutchins was charged with shoplifting, fleeing and eluding, aggressive driving, and operating a vehicle with a suspended license, and was held on approximately $35,000 bond, though what became of him after that remains uncertain.
1050 into a box truck. He's underneath the box truck. Airbags deployed. Let's shut this intersection down.
Warren, Michigan, a small city in Macomb County about 13 miles north of Detroit, became the site of a deadly police pursuit the day after Christmas in 2023. The incident began when Warren police officers noticed a red 2015 Chevrolet Cruze near Van Dyke and Stevens Road that appeared suspicious and had expired license plates, providing legal grounds for a traffic stop. From the outset, officers likely suspected that the 24-year-old driver had more to hide.
The window broke.
Can you put the car in park, please?
Here's the car. Here's the car.
So the reason I stopped you is because the plates expired on the car. Yeah.
I'm just coming from work.
Oh yeah? Is this your car?
No, it's my girlfriend. I live down the
Okay,
street.
do you have your license with you and
No.
registration
I
insurance?
don't have my license.
Nothing? Alright. Is your girlfriend's car?
Yeah, she down the street. She got her license.
Where at?
Literally, I'm just coming from work.
Where do you work at? Okay. Alright. What I gotta have you do is just hop out for me real quick, man, just because you don't have your license on you, okay? Nope.
Still westbound on Wood. Blackmail Drive. And he's 1050 into the grass, north on Lawrence. He's in the grass, jumping back down northbound. Dreads?
Dreads.
20?
Short dreads.
Headed to 10 mile. Blackmail, Indian Bill, dreads. Tattoos, smoke arms. Whoever's walking up there. Center line's blocking. It's up in the grass. Just parallel. All right, we got the lead again from center line. He's jumping through the grass just south of 10 and east on Lawrence. Somebody go to Sherwood in 10 mile for me. All right, we're by that apartment complex just east of Sherwood, coming out to 10. All right, west on 10. You're good, clear, sorry.
Yep. Approaching Sherwood.
Through Sherwood.
Instead of pulling over, the suspect accelerated along 10 Mile Road. He briefly distanced himself from pursuing officers, but his attempt to escape ended abruptly when he ran a red light and crashed into a box truck in a violent T-bone collision. Paramedics arrived quickly, but pronounced him dead at the scene. Authorities have yet to release his name, though they confirmed he had 2 prior felony weapons convictions and an outstanding warrant for a traffic violation. A stolen handgun was recovered from the vehicle's floorboard, shedding light on his decision to run. Reflecting on the incident, Police Commissioner Will Dwyer stated, "We all feel bad that someone died. If he had just stopped, he'd still be with us today." On December 19, 2023, Arkansas State Police Trooper Jason Byrd was assisting a drug task force operation in West Memphis when he spotted a white vehicle fleeing the scene. As dashcam footage begins, a man armed and wearing a chest rig can be seen pointing officers in the direction of the suspect's escape, though it remains unclear whether he was part of the task force or simply a bystander trying to help. Trooper Bird turns his vehicle around and launches into pursuit, quickly overtaking a police SUV to take the lead in what became a high-speed chase. Determined not to lose the fleeing suspect, he accelerates aggressively toward the highway, nearly losing control of his own vehicle in the process. Moments later, highway traffic cameras capture the dramatic conclusion. Both vehicles enter the frame at extreme speeds before colliding. The suspect's car nosedives off the highway embankment, while Trooper Bird crashes into a delivery truck marked with cosmic brownies. Fortunately, Trooper Bird escaped with only minor injuries. The same could not be said for the suspect, 43-year-old Mario Page, who was wanted on multiple felony warrants and had attempted to escape when the task force arrived. His decision to run proved fatal as he succumbed to his injuries shortly after the crash. On February 1, 2024, a sheriff's deputy in Marion County, Florida, responded to a disturbance at a shopping center in Silver Springs, a small town about 85 miles northwest of Orlando. The call reported a distraught woman who had attempted to take her car keys, pleading for a ride and insisting she needed to leave immediately. When the deputy arrived, he mistakenly approached 33-year-old Kendra Boone, believing she was the caller. As he stepped out to speak with her, he quickly realized she was, in fact, the suspect.
So fast, she just got in my car, took off.
What followed was a rare and dangerous high-speed pursuit captured from the stolen patrol car's perspective. Kendra hit speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and driving into oncoming lanes.
Westbound on 40. She has lights and tires on, running opposite side of traffic. I need help. This is a fake route.
one point, she used the police radio in an attempt to mislead pursuing officers, but the same radio also tipped her off to upcoming stop sticks, prompting her to make a sudden U-turn and continue fleeing.
Signal 4, Signal 4.
Signal 4 station 1033.
Stay away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
6316, back signal 4, send max 1018.
We got another vehicle over here. You guys okay? Hello?
Signal 4, another vehicle.
You guys okay? I'm not getting a response from them. Hello?
Marion, I got the police cruiser on fire. Hey, Millers, get my fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher, get it over here, get it over here. Right here, really hot. Really hot.
Where's yours? Let me grab yours.
Moments later, she lost control of the vehicle and crashed head-on into a truck, killing herself and 2 passengers in the other vehicle. A third person was critically injured. In the aftermath, Sheriff Billy Woods held a press conference where he harshly criticized Kendra, citing her criminal record of 13 felonies and 9 misdemeanors, and placed full responsibility for the tragedy on her. Kendra's family, however, claimed she had been experiencing a severe mental health crisis and had fled their home the night before, despite their attempts to get her help. They believe more could have been done to prevent the fatal outcome. In the end, the crash was a devastating event that many agree should never have happened. This case happened on January 2, 2023. Law enforcement across Fulton County, Georgia. All the police forces were on high alert, searching for 19-year-old Matthew Gaskins. He'd spent the final days of 2022 evading state police, wanted for a series of serious offenses, fraud, theft, and aggravated assault among them. That morning, around 10:35 a.m., Georgia State Patrol troopers tracked him to his last known location. But as they closed in, Gaskins bolted, speeding off in a stolen Jeep Cherokee. It was clear he wasn't planning to surrender quietly. When one of the officers caught up, Gaskins veered into a tight apartment complex, hoping to lose his pursuer. Fortunately, the officer knew the area well and used a shortcut to stay in the chase. After weeks on the run, Gaskins' luck finally ran out. He was arrested and hit with a long list of charges spanning 4 jurisdictions. In a dramatic moment, police pulled him from the vehicle, narrowly avoiding live power lines, an electric near miss for someone already headed for a jolting wake-up call behind bars. What began as a routine report of a stolen vehicle on October 2, 2024, quickly turned into a high-speed pursuit through Texarkana. Around 5:30 p.m., officers from the Arkansas State Police and the Texarkana, Arkansas Police Department located the vehicle traveling north on Jefferson Avenue before it abruptly veered east onto Interstate 30. The suspect, refusing to stop, accelerated to nearly 100 miles per hour, recklessly weaving through traffic in an attempt to evade law enforcement. Officers gave chase, and one managed to get close enough to attempt a pit maneuver. Though it didn't bring the vehicle to a stop, it did shake the driver, who struggled to maintain control. The pursuit ultimately came to an end when the suspect's luck ran out. The driver is a 17-year-old Texarkana resident, already out on bond for a first-degree murder charge, was apprehended and now faces additional felony counts for vehicle theft and fleeing. His bond has since been revoked and increased by $250,000. On November 26, 2023, what began as a routine patrol for Georgia State Patrol Trooper Nick Guerra quickly escalated. While monitoring traffic in Cherokee County, he noticed a silver Hyundai Santa Fe speeding traveling 75 miles per hour in a 40 miles per hour zone. The vehicle's tags flagged it as having a history of fleeing law enforcement. Trooper Guerra turned around and quickly closed the gap.
I'll send about with this and see if we can get this down. I'll take the lead off to the temple. Going to the white. I'll come in to the right.
The driver, later identified as 35-year-old Demetrius Rumpf, accelerated recklessly, running multiple red lights in a desperate attempt to reach the highway. However, he misjudged his turn onto the on-ramp and lost control. After a brief foot chase, Rumpf was apprehended and subdued with a taser. Officers discovered he had multiple warrants and had recently fled from the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. He now faces several charges, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, attempting to elude police, reckless driving, and possession of a Schedule I narcotic after drugs were found in his vehicle. On February 26, 2023, in Henry County, Georgia, GSP Trooper Williams was on routine patrol when he received an urgent call from the Henry County Sheriff's Office. Deputies were in active pursuit of a bright orange Dodge Challenger heading north on I-75. Trooper Williams activated his lights and sirens and rushed to get ahead of the fleeing vehicle. He strategically positioned himself at a highway split, waiting for the 25-year-old suspect, Nathan James, to race past. Nathan was driving recklessly and weaving dangerously through traffic. He posed a serious threat to everyone on the road. Determined to end the pursuit before someone was seriously hurt, law enforcement moved quickly. After abandoning his car, Nathan attempted to escape on foot by running across the freeway, but officers rapidly closed in and apprehended him. While the specific charges have not been confirmed, they likely include reckless driving and felony fleeing. If Nathan decides to run again, it's doubtful he'll choose such a conspicuous getaway car.
Number 42, good attempt. Clear northbound, approaching fire in Memphis.
On July 31st, 2021, just outside Atlanta, Trooper Allen of the Georgia State Police spotted smoke rising from an intersection and sped up to investigate. As he approached to investigate, he discovered a black and yellow Chrysler 300 spinning donuts beneath the streetlights. When Trooper Allen activated his lights and sirens, the teenage driver and passenger took off, initiating a reckless chase.
DSH 3677. Take that through line, I'll call them for you. Got yellow racing stripe, black car yellow racing stripe. We are crossing over Brownsville. Oh, yes, very great. Southbound. The Chrysler 300, get 88 over, so we're going to be in trouble. One out here, across Maryland. Watch out for the stop traffic. We're across Harbor Road. Coming to traffic. He's walking down the road. Good, no traffic. Got green line right here across Middle Constitution. Still on down the road.
In an effort to evade police, the suspects made dangerous maneuvers, taking sharp turns, driving on the wrong side of the road, and weaving through heavy traffic. Despite their efforts, traffic congestion allowed officers to stay close behind. As panic set in, the teens made a risky decision to jump a curb and cut through a parking lot in a last-ditch attempt to escape.
We got traffic here at the light. He went through the parking lot and he's showing Aeroplanes Metropolitan. We're going to cut through the parking lot north on Bedford. One tire down, one tire down. Up in under 85 northbound on Metropolitan. Clear northbound Metro across 85. Westbound on Perkinson Road. Clear westbound Ferguson for Metro. Crossing Quaker.
Two flat tires, yeah.
Clear crossing Quaker Street on Metro for Ferguson. Goes one there. Easy push on to white male, low haircut, dark complected, white shirt. We're crossing over Avery Road. We're crossing over Avery Road.
Oh, get on the highway, bitch. I dare you. Oh, you done fucked up now.
We are turning right onto the connector. Clear, turn right onto the connector. Left lane, we're going 35, 85 north. Past the 166.
We're on 166.
On the connector north, 166. We're going about 80. Setting up for a field, 42, good attempt. Field. Setting up again, we're crossing under Pryor Road. He's going to try to pin him again. Clear northbound, approaching fire and step for a second foot.
Get out.
It's successful, big 50.
Their reckless flight ended when they jumped a curb and cut through a parking lot, damaging the car and ending the chase. While one officer pursued the driver, another apprehended the passenger. Because both suspects were minors, details about the case are limited, but what started as a minor traffic offense quickly escalated into felony charges that may haunt them for years to come.